Welcome back to DERAIL Valley. This is episode 12 of my playthrough. Yeah. So this is still a haul that I started in episode 11 and didn't do anything with, except that 1 hour that I cut out because it was just painful. So we'd now be going south. And I am currently... Where is the map? And I'm currently... I believe I am... here at the steel mill, and I would be going here and have to go to HB, I believe. Harbor and Town. Let's see what this thing actually says. Whoops, here we go. Steel mill, Harbor and Town, yep. I don't recall if all the switches are set correctly. Steel mill. Now that I have the dispatcher license. Here we're going left. Here we're going left. Here we're going left. Here we're going left. Here we're going right. Here we're going left, and the rest doesn't matter. Okay, all that's left is step on the gas, but not too much. And yeah, I do have keyboard controls now. Let's use those then. Oh, right, and remove the brakes. Do I still have some handbrake engaged somewhere? Oh, it's this, right. So I just completed this news episode, and I thank you guys for welcoming it so much. The first day isn't over yet, and I already have 400 likes, which is record-setting once again. Wonderful. I mean, this channel would be nothing without stationeers, let's say that like that, very clearly. Now you might say, well, this makes it a stationeer channel, what the fuck are you doing? Well, what can I say? Let's not speak about that. So I'm playing this very deep simulation, DERAIL Valley. How is it deep? Well, if you haven't seen any of it yet, then maybe I should make a video at some point that is really just about the game, instead of me playing through the game. That would make more sense, instead of me explaining it now. If you're here watching this, then you already know what it is, I guess. Okay. Everything seems to be set correctly. Let's turn off the cab lights. Turn up the music. I wonder if I should go for something a little bit more active. Let's see. Yeah, once this haul is done, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a shunting job. And where am I on the career ladder? I guess I just bought the hazmat license. I don't have too much money right now, one of the reasons being that I completely fucked up in the previous episode. But it's okay, it's not too bad. Okay. 112,000, so yeah, that's okay. I guess we're going up, huh? Yes, there was a sign that said that. Okay, I don't know what this is, an experiment or whatever. Let's change to a different channel. That was progressive. Now let's go to deep organic house. I hate these inclines. The train is really heavy. Oh, almost 900 tons. And I'm not gonna get the bonus pay, I can tell you that. Yeah, it's about what half of the rest of the previous episode was that I cut out. Except it was even more stupid and backwards and in the completely wrong area. I mean, you know, I had driven this way and then here, and then I ended up here, and then I realized that I was here. Yeah, let's not speak about this again. How charged is the remote control? Not much. It supposedly charges only in the sun, and I have no clue if you have to hold it in your hands. Too bad we cannot read the manual while playing. That's a bit sad. Or can we, maybe? Is there a resume button here? No, there's not. Wow, is this slow? This is so slow. I didn't expect this. I'm not even sure where we are. Are we still in this part here or already around the corner? I think we're still here. Wow, this is so slow. I can walk fast. I'm literally walking. Let alone running. 800 tons, 900 almost. Oh, I can drive 90 here, that's good to know. And then there's a switch coming on. And I can move faster too. $200 meters until the switch. Yeah, so I suppose this is this one, and I'm going to go left here. And I will... wait, what? That doesn't make sense. To the left side 50, to the right 120. Yeah, that does make sense. It does make sense. I just don't get why it says 120 here and why it says 60 over there. That's just stupid. Well, it's still coming. I've had a dream a few times, nightmare basically, but not really bad, like, oh shit, good thing I got out of that dream. No, not like that, but emotionally interesting, let's say that, where I was in a place and there was a vehicle, like a truck or something, which was moving towards me, slowly. And when I say towards me, I mean, I was in a different part of the country, it was still coming. Wherever I was, it would drive there, slowly. And then I had to get away. That reminds me of the film Truck Driver, I think. Isn't it by Steven Spielberg, the big breakout film that he had? Truck Driver. Film. Yep, Truck Driver. That was a pretty cool film, yeah. And I saw it as a child at some point. So there's one more fantasies in the game, in play. Where you don't just analyze, yeah, this is around the corner and look what he looks like, and this is just the camera doing this and this thing and so forth. No, but you can really go with the intention of the director and can go even further. That was great. Yeah, this will still go up, won't it? By 0.9 and 1 point. Okay, so maybe there will be some relief. Who knows? So what is this game? Well, you drive trains and you get money for it, and with that you finance your career. The career consists of lots of licenses that you can get. Let's look at the licenses in my inventory. Yep. Where do I have those? Ah, right here. I of course have the license to drive a train at all. That's what you get in the tutorial already. As similar to the DE2, the diesel electric tube license, which is the most basic locomotive. It's easily operated, can haul and shunt a lot, but only beginner stuff. You know, the moment things get heavier, up the mountain, for example, then it will no longer do much. Now you might say, okay, so that's the locomotive you're driving right now. No, I'm currently not driving any locomotive, dude. I'm standing here. What are you talking about? No, I have a better one here, but I'm not hauling like 300 tons, which would have been acceptable, or 600, which would still be okay, but 900. So no wonder things are taking a little bit longer. What happens if it runs over me? It won nothing, which is honestly a bit disappointing. I didn't know what to expect, but anyway, at least we're getting somewhere. So it sounds as if it's a bit boring, right? It's not. I mean, see, there is a relatively deep simulation. If you don't have the stupid situation right now where the simulation bites your ass and so the gameplay is super slow and boring, then you have to deal with the switches in time with your remote thingy here. Though I don't have to anymore, because now I have the glorious dispatcher license, which allows me to set all the switches in advance, even the one inside the town. So let's look at the town, harbor town, harbor and town, and the task that I have now is to bring all that to B40. And B40 is here. Wait, B40. Really? Oh, that's not right. I have to deliver them to C2I because B40 is military. I don't have that license yet this year. I cannot get there. So I have to get to C2I. So I have to go left here, which this thing is already set to. Then I have to go left here. I have to go right here. And then I have to go, well, left or right? That's a good question. Well, it doesn't matter. Maybe I should climb back on board, huh? Whatever, let's teleport in. Oh, now speeding up? Interesting. This repeated loopy singing sound that you hear, currently rather like screeching, that's an expression of the speed that we have expressed through the material, through the engine and so forth. It's not an expression of how fast the engine is. So while we're having some, so while the throttle is not as there and the train is pushing, this sound will be there in this particular locomotive, and so then I can kind of hear how fast we are. It's roughly. Yeah, I wanted to get to C2I. So this is page 1 of this entire thing. Let's go to the one that shows the C up here, C2I. I have to go to here. Here we have a compass. I will be coming from the north, that would be here. So this one goes to the right. In other words, I will be ending up here. This one goes to the left, so I will be ending up here. C2I, that's where I have to go. So everything has been set. All I have to do is arrive. And that's tricky because, you know, but now things will get easier. Look there. Now we'll be going downhill with 900 tons. That should be helpful. And I have to take care not to get too fast, because derailing is a thing in this game. See also the name of the game. Yep. The landmarks, I must say, sadly are a bit samey. I mean, it's beautiful and all, but you cannot tell in which part of the world you are, in my opinion. I mean, I have played this for only like 25 hours-ish. Let's see what Steam says. How long have I played this before I started the session? 41? Oh. Okay, 41 hours-ish. But my feeling is that wherever you go, it kind of looks the same. There are these same kind of trees, there's the same kind of grass, there are the same kind of bridges, there's the same kind of lake or river next to it, and there's the same kind of mountains in behind. I mean, if there are differences, then they're subtle. I'm not saying there are no differences, I'm just saying, looking for landmarks, I haven't yet figured out how that works. Okay, we're accelerating a bit. Can even step on the gas further. Yeah, not my music. Let's find something else. Yeah, it's better, particularly for driving a train. Okay, it's overheating a bit, the oil temperature. Normally I operate the train by pointing here and using the mouse wheel or whatever, but since episode 10 I have been using the keyboard controls for throttle and brakes, which makes it much more pleasant. Driving 40 where I could drive 100. Alright. $900 tons, not to be kidding, not to be trifled with. Soon enough this is gonna be gone. Man, only 43,000 for such a long haul. I should really have considered the power of the locomotive. Those can be looked up here also. And these are keys for some garage that I can find. I already found one of them, and I don't know what's in them because I didn't have a key yet. Probably something useful, like a train, locomotive, whatever. I mean. And then here we have the distance tracker, which would be useful if I go backwards, for example, and want to find out if I'll go forwards over at some switch, and I want to find out if the rest of the train is already past that switch. Here we have a switch setter, which I might not need. How fast are we? Still very fine. Googly eyes. Remote signal booster, because I have this remote here. Here we see the signal strength. Obviously I'm currently inside the locomotive I would be controlling. I wish I'd know if this thing charges if I have it in my pocket. I assume so, but I don't know. Okay, finally we're picking up some speed here. So some licenses grant you access to better and more dangerous also contracts. Some licenses, and the list I'm giving you right this moment is not exclusive sections, they are all overlapping in these regards. Some licenses will increase your insurance copay, so if you total a $150,000 locomotive, the more licenses you have, the more of that you will have to cover yourself. And some will decrease the time bonus. So if I do this one in less than 68 minutes, which is impossible by now, then I will get some extra money, like 30% extra or something. And the amount of extra time that you have versus how long it would take you probably is reduced, depending on how many licenses you have. So it's a balancing act, or rather get good, basically. And I'm pretty good, but I also have a lot of stupid fuck-ups. I mean, this is realistic difficulty, and I started with this. I mean, this is the first thing I did with this game. Playing on... I mean, the very first thing was that I was fucking around for 5 minutes in what's that mode called? I don't know, free roam or whatever, just to get a feel of what this game is, what you have to do. And then I started a career in realistic mode, so that I don't see where I am here or which direction I'm facing. I mean, the direction, of course, la la, but still, takes away some conveniences. Damage costs more. I guess things are also more sensitive to damage. Defect detector. I was just curious what this one really does. Then we have a shovel. What do we then have that for? Well, because, well, some locomotives are... oh, 40. Better brake a little. Lest I break something. Yeah, that's frustrating, but we have to live with that. Else the train will land somewhere there, which is not where it's supposed to go. Am I still accelerating? Yeah, so I need to apply the brakes a little bit more. $60, okay. Well, there's also an inclinometer kind of thing that I could affix to the train. I don't have that with me, I haven't yet purchased it. So I could see whether I'm going up or going down, instead of having to rely on the signs and then trying to remember how that was or whatever. Yeah, lots of little tools and gadgets and toys that you can affix, and also you can buy your own locomotives, and then you can. I mean, I don't know if I can affix stuff to this one. I guess so, but this one isn't persistent. Doesn't belong to me, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I haven't tried that yet. What I could do is I could buy one, and then I could. Okay, let's not accelerate too much. Could add lights to it that shine to the side, not just to the front of the track. And the inclinometer thingy, I could have a digital tachometer that I have here then, and maybe another one also here at the window, so I only would have to look through the window and operate the brakes and so forth. That kind of life comfort is still missing. Oh, what's happening? That sounded like derailing, man. I don't know if that's what it was. Rather, better safe than sorry. I mean, I'm not saying that something back there is derailed, but it sounded as if I was about to derail. 60. And a switch coming on, and we're going downwards. Yeah, it's a bit unrealistic that I can just set the switches all across the nation and then just rely on them being set correctly. But the game is still early access. And one of the things that they have planned is 2 tracks in parallel and AI traffic. So I guess that will fuck with our switches. Oh. That was definitely the sound of derailing coming on. I hope it didn't actually derail. That was close, man. That is Harbour in Town. Almost done. It's interesting that you can basically sit down in the air here and use a mouse wheel and to select how high you will be. Yeah, let's not go too fast. Yeah, the last switch before we go into town, I think. Yeah, the door has this cavity here, which is a bit annoying. Shouldn't go into town too quickly. Yeah, that's the train. It's just iron rods and shit. Yeah, they will later also have real economy, but currently it's already the case that if I am to shunt a train full of cat food, then eventually there will be a task on the table like this needs to be transported somewhere. That's the next job then. But I don't have to take the job. I can take another one. Going right. $20 is okay. Very okay. The sounds very good. I mean, how the axles are hitting the gaps in the rails, I suppose, and the switches, and depending on how fast you are. And every location does that. This axle, and so forth. Yep. So C something I, right? Let's look at the task again, which is this one. Beef. Oh, yeah, no. C2I. Ah, that's where we're going. You should see when it rains. That's just beautiful. I've never seen such realistic water behavior on the windshield. And you can turn on the wipers and, well, I have to repeat what I just said. Never seen that this realistic. Very cool. Yeah, so now all that I have left to do is stop the train. I mean, once everything is within these signs, is what someone told me. These red signs. And engage at least one handbrake of the train. Not of the locomotive, but of the stuff back there. And then run home and say, hey, I've done it. And then they're like, yeah, here's your participation trophy. And yeah. This is where we have to go. The green light. I think we can even use the waterway. Oh yeah. I can swim here. That was completely unnecessary and I like it. I mean, I like that we can do that. Yep. Now I would like to live up there. Here we go. It's not like I'm gonna get the bonus pay, so I have all the time. And here we go. This is what I got. 103 minutes. Given how much I fucked up, that's still pretty much a record. And now I have 156. Okay, let's look at the fees. 8,000. If I would pay this now, it would say if you manually service this is cheaper. Because the insurance copay... Pay your fees to reduce your remaining copay to 35,000. That's... I don't know what this sentence particularly means. Anyway. This is the cost that we have here. And I could pay these now or go and do self-repair and pay half of it. But honestly, why the fuck bother? It's 4,000. I mean, then I would have to tediously take the train, the locomotive back to that repair place and then... Nah, I don't want to do that now. So the locomotive is now turned off and brakes engaged and everything because the service team does that. So, what licenses do we have next? Train driver, I own. DE2, like I said, the simple diesel electric I have. Freight haul necessary as I cannot haul anything. Shunting, they're very useful. I mean, as in, it's a good job thing to get. So, I bought those and it's fun. Maybe I should do one of those. Fragile, yeah. From Fragile Loads Dispatcher, the thing that can set the switches on the maps. Train length 1, train length 2, concurrent orders, so I could take an order and do another one in the meantime. And I think number 2 means that you can do as many as you want in the meantime. This one, the steam locomotive, very cool thing, I exploded it promptly. I have that license and I want to ride that train again. Diesel Mechanic 3, I haven't done that yet. If I would buy that, what would this entail? Insurance copay none, cost 30,000. Well, I think I should just get this and not bother, not think about it. Because, I mean, I'm not saying it's cheap, but do I not want to be able to drive that thing if I ever encounter it? Yes, I do. This thing at the left top is about the museum license that I also have and haven't quite utilized yet. And I don't understand how exactly, because see, this locomotive thing that's on rails, right? Sometimes you find locomotives that are broken, that are standing somewhere, like over there, for example, that stack of wood, that would be the locomotive. Then you go there and it says, hey, museum, blah, 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 blah. But now that I have the museum license, when I step up to these guys, nothing happens. I don't know how to do this. I have to look this up. Anyway. Licenses. What else? Concurrent orders. Yeah, I'm not interested right now. Then we have the other... Wait, I should go step by step. This is the one I just purchased. Multiple unit. I could then connect multiple locomotives together. And have more power when I move the train. Didn't feel that power, but okay. Maybe the situation when I needed it in was just too overwhelming, who knows. Museum license, logistical hall, which allows me to drive empty trains from A to B, because that's also needed, so that they can be filled again with stuff. Not everybody has something to deliver back, right? Manual service, that's the thing that was offered to me, that I could just manually service the locomotive and whatever, and that would save me money. Then with the other steam engine, and how much money do I have? I could buy that, but I'm not saying I can afford it, because things have gotten more expensive and I don't want to fall into the black hole of, oops, your save game is voided, because in realistic mode, when you go bankrupt, that's what happens, I guess. Diesel electric 6, yeah, I cannot afford that one yet, but that's a beast for transporting. And then we have the hazmat license 1, which I have. The other ones are pretty expensive. And the military license, this one gives you more access. This one allows you access to military contracts. It doesn't cost 300,000, but 30,000 only, because this one and this one are they kind of come as a package deal, logically. And then we have this one, and that's all the licenses. I don't have those yet. So own vehicles, this one, which was given to me, I guess. And, you know, can I go here and buy some? No. And here are my stats. Money currently. Active orders. Copay remaining 35,000. Copay total 78,000. I don't understand this, honestly. Copay remaining, copay total. Wait, does this mean that the copay that I have to pay, like if I have 100,000 in damages, and then I have to have co-paid like 20,000 or whatever, could it be that some of that copay remains for next time? I don't quite get it. Anyway, so this is, let's look around here, there's nothing much to see, it's just decoration. I can pick this up, but who cares? I cannot break my legs or anything. I could make more money by doing some contract, and I think I should do that. A shunting license, a shunting job. This is where we are. And then I could maybe consider driving just a steam locomotive for fun, or maybe buy another locomotive, or I mean, trying to figure out how the museum thing works. Manual, museum. Scrolly. Ah, there's something highlighted. Railway Museum. Large rundown building that can be accessed after buying the museum license. And I wonder, is that in every town, or is that only in City South, where I've actually found it? Well, it doesn't here how to buy those. But here we have the activities, delivery orders, fees and insurance. I could read up on the stuff here. Leisure facilities, shops, thermometer is not yet implemented. I don't know what the thermometer will be when it comes to leisure facilities. How does that make sense? Cash register, where you can buy stuff. Trash bin, dumpster. Tool shed, home, bed, calendar, weathercast poster. Okay, shunting job then, or whatever is reasonably available here. 53,000, that's a lot. 78 minutes though. I mean, might be faster, yes, of course, but let's gauge. Okay, this one, 14,000. What's the difference here? Well, this one is 855 tons. That sounds familiar. Steel rails, guess what? That's the one we just did. Maybe that's kind of obligatory then, right? I mean, I could do that. What is this? 26 minutes for 7,000? Nah. 52 minutes, 10,000. 26 minutes, 17,000. Okay. That is reasonable pay. 33 for 78. 53 for 78. It's 26 for 23. Yeah, okay, let's just, I guess let's just do this dude, huh? Pop. So, what do I have to do? I have to go back to my train, funny enough, because that's where I already have to go. Pick up the following cars. That's the cars, all of them. Unload cargo from following cars, from all of them, as we can see. At the station track D7L. So I'm currently at C something and I have to go to D. Ah, this is my train. So that's the first task. Let's just go there and do it. Yeah, in the easier mode you can teleport further. In hard mode you can't. And it's still a luxury that I can accelerate my step like this. So D7 what, you say? D7L. I have to go to D7L. Let's look at this funny map thing then. I have to go to D7L. D is over here. So we would have to go right. This one is set to the right. Good. We would have to go right. Now this one is set to the right. And here I have to go right. We'll go backwards out of here. So here and here and here. So this will get us there. And I have to go to D7L. Let's switch to D then. This is north. So I would be coming from here. D7L, I would have to go right. Yep. And I would have to go right again. Otherwise, I can just step on the gas just now. By the way, how charged is my remote control? Not at all. Wow. After all this time out in the sun. So I guess it does really charge when you hold it in your hand. Isn't there a power button where you can start the engine? I cannot, it appears. I have to go in there and do it myself. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. So let's go forward this time. Oh yeah, sure, and remove the handbrake. And not forget that the servicing team also established this handbrake. And then go. Going to the end of the train just for the fuck of it. Are we even moving? Oh fuck. I forgot something of significance. The service team also disengaged the brake pipe connection. So, in other words, the entire train insists on not moving. Because I need to flip a little lever and I forgot that. Shit! This one. Ah. Then I would just sit my ass down. Or is it charging, but or charging slowly? I mean, it's possible. By the way, there's a battery charger thing that I can install, but install, I mean, it does smell like owning, you know, and I don't own anything yet. Any locomotive. Okay, a bit faster then. I don't know if this thing is now charging up still. I guess so. Maybe that's what this indicates. Not just that it's charging, but the charging is also stronger than my consumption. But I guess that it doesn't really distinguish that in its display. I think so. I don't know. Yep. Going fast. Fast is where the fun is. Oh, it's still charging up. But honestly, I still don't know if this thing charges up if I have it in my pocket. And to the right we go. And then we arrive at the unloading track. The entire almost 900-ton train is currently just coasting. I mean, the engine is on, but it's not engaged. And neither are the brakes. It's just rolling and rolling. Slowing down a little bit. The devs are literally writing on their homepage that they aim to make this the best train simulator in the world. And I've spent, I believe, about 9 years to get to this point. And you might think, oh, that's not much, because maybe you or someone might think that, and that someone would be blind and thinking that it's just an acid flip kind of thing. But it's a real simulation. There may later also be survival aspects, as in you have to eat and sleep and such, and sleep would be optional as a necessity, because people don't necessarily want to do that. So let's step on the brakes then. So where's the unload-o-matic? I don't know exactly. I think it's this one. Okay, what's the next task? Deliver following cars at station track G7S. Now the question is, which cars are that? And that's the big question. That's the train puzzle, basically. They're probably not from the middle, because they're not assholes. Also, by the way, all these tasks are emergent. 400, aha. 740. 242. 672. 633. 081. So that's what I have to do. It's G7S. G7S. Could basically have done that from over there. But okay, anyway, G7S, where might that be? Okay, that's fortunate, I would say. G is over here. So I can just pull it back and then go in there. And that's what I will do. So, different direction. Disengage brakes. And kick it in. Kick it in gear. Whoopsie, my legs are now no longer underneath my thing. And yeah, notice how much faster we're accelerating here. So maybe I should turn off the throttle for now, because we're pretty fast already. And which cars again? 081. That's the one. These are the ones that have to go. Okay. All right. So if I now look at this map, then I can see here there's a switch that should be nearby actually. Maybe I have to go a bit further to see it. Over there soon, I guess. Not that I can switch it right now as I'm running through it. Because these things are highlighted in the 3D environment too. Ah, there it is. You can see it here through the wall. So I have to make sure that the entire train is further than that. And I can go back into G. And then I have to find the right spot here, the G spot. So that section over there, that's G. G7S is where I have to go. There's the switch. So G7S, where is this? Let's flip this dude. To the right we go, right, right, right. Everything is set to right, 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 right. So we would arrive here. Okay. Or I can just use the keyboard. G7S. Hopefully I don't ram anything, because I'm honestly not in the mood to check. G7S, and once I'm there, so this is number 81, okay. And now I have to close the brake pressure valves, disconnect the brake pipe hose, disconnect this, and something I should have done before is engage the handbrake. Oopsie, sorry. And well, then what else? What else? Let's start from the top again. Pick up these cars, I did so. Unload, did so. Deliver these cars here, just did so. Deliver the following cars to station track G2S. So there would be these ones, I hope. 468, 256, 886, 488, 087. So remote control on, no more brakes please, opposite direction, and step on it. So G2S, that's like right there. I guess I have to go past this switch, well these switches rather, this is another switch, yeah, this one is, I'm not sure, I will just go past this one, who gives a fuck about these few meters. Everything shall be beyond this guy. Yep. So G2S, let's look at this. This is north, so I'm coming from here. G2S, it's here. So we go left, left, right. We go to the left, mip. Go to the left, left, whoop, left, whoop, and then right, whoop. G2S. Okay, and disengage brakes. Change direction, whatever. And step on the gas. This one seems to be empty. That's what she said.
At the city's top spots, such as Sing Sing, Mustache, and Oscar. Jules have shared stage time with heavyweights such as Monkey Safari, Mr. Black, and Sebastian Legend, just to name a few. He is one of Bangkok's most in-demand DJs, tours regularly around Asia, pushing the boundaries of Afro, house, and techno. His sets are smooth as butter, and today, he's here just for you. For the next hour, Jules Blanche is in the mix.
Okay, all the rest goes to D5S. D5S, what does this mean? Let's zoom out. That's here, so I have to go all the way back. But anyway, then I will be arriving in D somewhere from the north-ish, which is here. D5S, is that right? D5S, so we go... Here we go to the left, which is here. And here we go to the right, which is here. And then we go to the right again. Right, right, left. But first I have to go there. And past which switch do I have to go? This one. Left, right, right. To reach D5S. Oh, D5S seems to be rather occupied already. Okay, I was a bit rough. I will just connect these two, even though that was not exactly what they asked for, but it also doesn't hurt. Then I'm in control of what... come on. What happens to the rest here? Oh, I forgot this. And then I need to make sure that none of these handbrakes are set. I would assume that only one is set. This one is to the left of the vertical imaginary separator of these two half circles. I guess that's the only one. Okay, let's try. Remote, let's control. I don't know if what I'm doing here is wise. Alright, maybe I should disengage the brakes, huh? Oh yes, now it's easy. Well, there is a handbrake set over there, we can hear that. Not the way it's supposed to be, but who gives a fuck? Alrighty. Engage. And anything else? Anything else to be done? No. In other words, let's get the money. Which is... I'm not sure, actually. I think it's over there. Yep. Pretty sure we're very early. And how much money? Okay, I just made $79,000. Not bad. What? Almost 200,000. I think we can buy something, huh? 26 minutes times 3 is 20, 40, 60. 70. Oh, interesting. Exactly in 1/3 of the available time. What next? I think we can buy some stuff. Or should I wait and buy something big? Let's see. What's remaining license-wise? This one, yeah, but just for completeness, not now. The other steam engine, which I have encountered but never driven, so I'd be curious to do that. So maybe that should be the next step then. And then we have these. Or should I spend 100,000 on the military license? Yep, I do that. Ah shit, fee's not cleared. I mean, when will I ever be in that situation again that I can buy something for 100,000 and still have lots of cash remaining? Let's do that. Let's buy military one. I want to just see what that's like. Now 94,000. And here we go. Now insurance copay just went up by 300,000. I didn't even consider that, but okay, fuck it. That's the life now. Nothing military, I guess I have to go there to get those. Oh well, let's go there. This is the repair place, I think. No, that's the repair place. Then over there's the mountain from which we came with the entire train. Then we drove around here, la 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 la, and so forth. This thing can indeed be moved. Oh, what locomotives do we have here? Oh, the S282. I could buy that license too. Although it's... well, rather not. Let's not risk that. I'm curious to what this one's like. Then here we have the DE6, which I also don't yet have. Costs 200,000. Anyway, that down there is the military track that I cannot even enter. Except, now I can. And I want to see what that's like. That's where we came from. And that's where we're going right now. I'm not sure if this military office was open before. Maybe it was. Military 2. Okay, I don't have that. And there would be a transport. Ah, I thought it was like classified or whatever. Good times. 100 tons from here to military base. Military base? Where is that? Is it MB by chance? Yup. And where is MB? Up there. Seriously? From here to up there? And all I get is a measly 30,000? Are you shitting me? Why would I fucking do that? Okay, can we get in there now? Yes, we can. I've never been here before. I mean, at first glance it looks like any other place. At second glance it looks a bit different. Yeah, that would be that hall, I guess, that has to go there. Not that I'm gonna want to do that now. Also, I can't. For that I need military... Actually, I can. Military license 2 is 30,000. But I don't want to risk that. It's just too close to the metal. Yeah, in case you listen to that voice there, that world can be achieved, and the only way to achieve it is the same way to achieve the only world where there is no plastic wrappings and other shit and cigarette butts on the road, in the streets. You know, where there's no littering in the literal and metaphorical sense. And the only way to do that is that everybody stops littering. It's the only way for there not to be littering. And you might think, okay, blah blah blah, keep going, blah 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 blah, but no, this is just true, it's mathematically true. There's no other way, that's the only way to get there. So if you're not doing your part, you are the reason that we're not getting there. That's true. Now, you're not the only reason, but other people are maybe looking at you and thinking, okay, he's doing it, so it's okay. You know? Anyway. Be the change that you want to see. 1,000 tons shunting. 26 minutes, 17,000. That seems nice. One drop of unload and store a train with meat product. Yeah, let's do that. I just wanted to fucking do that. Give it to me. Where is the train? Where I last dropped it, I would say. That would be, yeah, too bad I don't remember. I think it was D, right over here. I have to go to E8I. Pretty much nowhere. Yeah, there is the locomotive. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, old friend! And we have to go to E8I. Let's study this. E8I. E is over here. So once we are out here, because this is where we are, we have to go to the left, okay, and then we have to go to E8. So I'm coming from here, this is north, so this is west, this is where we're going, coming from. To the right, yep. To the right, yep. To the right, yep. To the left, yep. So let's get the locomotive there. And do this thing again, and do that thing again. And go backwards again, and go forwards, so to speak. Maybe a bit fast. That should be our switch. Oh. No! Ah, shit, that's not good. Sometimes I'm a bit wrong with the switches. That was too aggressive. The right order for wins would of course be the mechanical force and then all that logical crap here. Open. Open. Okay, now we're hearing the compressor filling up the pipe. This one to be disengaged. So what do the orders say? There's something very peculiar about the shunting orders, which is step 1, step 1, step 1, and then step 2 or whatever, instead of saying step 1A, step 1B, step 1C. Anyway, okay, I need to fetch all of these and place them unknown cargo, D7L, which we already know. So I want to go backwards. Excuse me? And then I will verify whether this is indeed the load that I want to take. Is what she said. Yeah, it's accelerating. I have to keep track here. Anyway, how many do we have? It's one row is 6. 6, 1, 2, 3, that's 18, 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and we know where we're going. I mean, I have this thing for a reason, so... Now I have to go past that very same switch that I just went past, because we have to go with these to D7L for unloading. And how do we get to D7L? Hello? I'm using the mouse wheel. D7L. So we just drive until I myself am past this point. And then we go back here to the right, and then D7L, yes. I'm coming from the north here, D7L, right and right, right, and right, D7L, that's where I have to go. Okay. Well, it's 1,000 tons I'll be hauling. Must take care not to overheat the locomotive. I don't know if that feedback is in here. If it will tell me whether the oil is overheating and such. Not sure. So best to play it safe. It's still the same track. Yep, it is. After hours, 20 cars. That's a lot of cars. And I mean train cars. Not these dudes. Or those. This is the one. And now I have to brake. Okay. Is that a proper simulation or isn't it? I will change the music even though I do like it. Let's go for something more ambient, so it doesn't get too samey. going to D7L for unloading. Oh, it's getting slower? Why? I would have assumed that its mass would make it keep going, but okay. And 20. And 20, yep. So I can run about 20 kilometers per hour. Interesting. Where does this trekking begin? Oh, there it is. Ah, I'm already inside. Ah, yeah, okay. In other words, I can basically teleport forward a bit. Or inside, that works too, I guess, and then I can step on the brakes if I ever find the braking mechanism. The unloadomatic. It's also the loadomatic, but that's not its current task. And the next step is deliver the following cars, which is all of them, to C1S. Where is C1S? Right here. So I guess I should use the same kind of approach. C1S. Actually, we can already accelerate the motherfucker. So turn on, disengage brakes. Change direction to, I don't know, backwards, I guess, and engage. What is happening? This is at least weird, if I may say so. So we have to go to C1S. C1S is here. Let's go to C1S. North is here, so we'd be coming from here. 1 is here, so we want to go left. Left, which is this, C1S, and that's all. All I have to do is move the entire trains as from here, D1L is where we are, here, past this switch. Yep. What did my reminder program just tell me you didn't see? Ah, so something irrelevant. And it's I have like 1, maybe 2 hours. Ah, rather 1. Till I have to stop this. Finally, I can play this in peace without this thought in my head that I have to do the Stationeers News episode. I mean, which I started and I wanted to do it. But also, I mean, it needed to be completed, and it's important, basically, and yeah, I almost would have said something that I'm not supposed to reveal. Look, a bird. I get the feeling that I'm already far enough. Maybe I didn't pay the enough attention. Oh, what's happening? Actually, I don't... Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, 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 alright. It's fine. Wait, what's happening? Where am I? I'm a bit confused. Where am I? I think I kind of lost my way. Could it be I'm in military base? No. Huh. I don't know what the fuck happened. That's C2I. Where am I supposed to go? C1S, that's funny. I am in C1S right now. Seriously? That's where I wanted to go, except I wanted to go backwards. But maybe this works too, who knows? C1S. That's where the train appears to now be. Okay. Whatever happened there, I guess, let's not think about it. Where is the station house? I believe it's over here, between C and D. D is over there. There is the station house. Let's swim there. Honestly, this is disturbing. Why do I not emerge from these depths? I can't see shit. Not that I'm looking for it, but... Ah, here we go. That should be still a good time. Hello, things lying on the ground. How do you feel? No. This one. Do we get money? Yes, we get 26,000. Resulting in, overall, 121,000. 19 minutes, 26 minutes were allowed. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was technically a bit close, but okay. No need to fret. Now we have this stuff here, which I hereby pay. And this... What's happening? And this other stuff too. No more fees. Remaining money is 116,000. Let's look at the licenses. Yeah, but if I now total something, that will be totally expensive, and so I shouldn't do this. I should rather do some more jobs and build a cushion of 200,000 or more, I guess. Or should I... Ah, come on. Let's buy the military license. And this does what? It just... oh, the time bonus deadline is now minus 4%, so that makes things a bit harder when it comes to making money. And now I can do military jobs. But the one that I saw there wasn't exactly tickling me, so let's do something else now. 14,000. I would like to do another shunting job, actually. Or what do you think? Yes, right? Okay. 23... 33... 78 minutes to... Okay, if you look at this, 78 minutes for 33, or 26 minutes for 23. This one is to be favored. Then here, we have 52 minutes for 10,000, haha, get out of here. And then 26 minutes for 7,000, that's also not exactly good. And what is it that we wanted here? I have to go to... it doesn't say here. Long, fragile, la la la, machine factory, no, it doesn't matter, it's a shunting job. One job of unload and store a train with new cars. Unload and store a train with new cars. So going back to the train, which is over yonder. Meanwhile, while swimming, because I'm so agile, I will read this text. Unload and store a train with new cars. 500 tons, long, fragile haul, because it's cars. It's what it means. The train should be over there, and I think there will be a way to get the locomotive from out of here, as things will get a bit more colorful. So I have to go to E9I. We know where E is. E is in the northeast of this town. Wait, what? Oh! I guess I ran into this, huh? Oh, I did run into this. Okay, how much is this? Ah, that should work. That should work. Alright, so let's loosen this here. Come on. Turn on. Close. Disable handbrake. Move into the backwards direction. Disengage all of this stuff. Disengage this stuff. And now we can very carefully step on the gas. I hear a handbrake. Okay, that's good. So these things will not roll too far. Because I just need to get rid of them so I can go back. I'm not sure if this is even possible here. If the space is too short. I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, I did that in the exact smooth way required, but now I have something ahead that's not so very smooth. I cannot get the locomotive over here. I mean, this is too short. There's not enough space for the locomotive. So the only way back is this way. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm not gonna get the bonus pay for this one. Or I would be surprised. have to move this entire shit out of the way. There's no way around it. Hey, wait a second. Ah, come on. Is everything ready here? Yep, it is. So I can already do this. Disengage train brake. Oh yeah, okay. And one of these should be engaged, pretty sure. Yep, I can hear it already. The last one, as per usual. Come on. So, where am I going? What is the current situation that I'm faced with? This is C, isn't it? C something, whatever. Now I'm exiting this, and I will reach that one. And then I want to... where do I want to go? I can go take my ass back there, can drive forwards, can take my ass back there, and that would invert it, so that looks good. Yeah, I will do that. And then here we go to the left, and here we go to the left. Left side here, left side here, here doesn't matter, and here we go right side. Okay. That's the goal. Yeah. It's quite a long train, 20 cars. Oh, we can see that here. And the switch I'm currently passing should be this one. Okay, still meaningful what's happening here. Then we go left and we go left again. And it looks as if there's enough space for this. Ah, shit. Good thing this isn't reality, huh? I would have so few legs now by now. Like, fewer than I should have. Again, I'm losing some torso parts. Now I am going with the entire train in this direction. Oh. Okay, that might have been too late. Ah, shit. I should have done that earlier. Maybe we have a derailment coming in. Or was it in time? Here I want to go left, because I want to go straight here. Ah, looking good, okay. This doesn't matter, it's the wrong direction. Here, I want to go left, which means here. And here it doesn't matter. Until the last car is past this point, and then I shove it back. Yeah, it's getting old. Yeah, please go up there, maybe. Where did I just come from? I came from C, didn't I? Pretty sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's where I want to go back to. Right there. And all that just to get the locomotive out of the way. And that was actually the plan in the previous haul, and then I fucked it up. Yep. What is going on? Why can I not change the direction? Oh, I'm still... Oh, that's stupid. Disengage brakes and step on the gas. Not that particularly fast. All of this before I can even start. And then what? And then I have to go to E9I and pick up all those cars. And then what do I do with those cars? I unload the cargo at D7L. C1S is where I came from, and that's where it shall go again. All of it. And those cars over there, I don't care. What I do care about is where the train stops. Ends, I mean, where the train ends. I wonder how you're supposed to play this game without these teleportation tricks that I'm using the whole time, like an idiot. So just standing here is enough for button control. Alright. Where is the sign that starts this? There it is. And of course, not necessarily, but let's do this. And then enter or whatever, the locomotive. I will just sit on top of it for the air is so fresh here. Go backwards. Disengage brakes. E9I. E9I is where I now have to go. Currently I am here, I need to exit. Maybe that wasn't the optimal way to do it, but it doesn't really matter. Then to E go, E9I. So we go right, then right, then right, then right, then left, which makes us arrive here, E9I. Oops, wrong direction. Not even sure if the entire harbor is ready for what I'm doing here. Left, left, yeah, okay, E9I, I'm coming. And I believe I have to unload these. Yep, that was too rough. And the game's like, hey, let's save this immediately. Sure. I got you now. Asshole. This looks like about 8 or so cars. I mean, train cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. That's of course what I said. You did. Just rewind the video and you will see and hear. What, you disagree? Or then you're hallucinating still. D7L. Wait, here's where I have to go. So the rest of the train must pass that particular point. Which is this point. Yeah. Disengage brake. Change train direction. Step on the gas. And then let's see if we're going the right direction. Bit faster maybe? Let's see, so we have to get to D. This is where we are, and here we have to go right, which is what we're doing, and in D everything has already been set. So, yeah, since it's fragile, I'd rather check if there's something waiting for us to be pushed aside. Something I don't want to encounter. That might be bad. D7L, not D1L. Unload them from D7L and then deliver them to G1S. G, that's right there, right next to this. Well, nothing in the way. Up. So this is where I want the locomotive to stop. Yeah, the remote control makes it so much easier. And I unload. Unload-O-Matic 9000. Okay, my next stop, and that's the last stop of this video, is G1S. G is here. Let's set the switches for G1S itself. G1S, that would be... I'm coming from the west, so we go to the left, then we go to the left, then we go to the left, and then we arrive at G1S. To arrive there at all, though, we first need to leave this section, which is D, and hey, where is it? Where is it? Out there. It's a bit further out than I thought. That's where I have to take the entire train. can even install a booster for the remote control. That has to be installed in the locomotive though, and once again I don't own any of these yet, except the starter thing that I never use. I haven't found. I mean, it is somewhere, I don't know really where. I mean, if there are 3 locomotives that look the same, how do I know which one of these is mine? I haven't found that out yet. That's my stop. G1S. Let's see if something's in the way. Indeed there is. I assume that the handbrake is set on that one, as is, well, the law. Again, a bit rough. Not sure if I hook it up. I should hook it up, I will just do that, whatever. Pretty sure I'm not yet fully in here. Nope, I am not. What's happening? Alright, needs to be turned on. G1S. And enable, and then where's the station house? Right here. Let's see if after all this moving around stuff we still have some... no, wrong, this one. Do we get the bonus pay? 23, I think that's not the bonus pay. Let's see. It took 29 minutes, 26 were allowed. Yeah, okay, not good. But, I mean, let's see what fees I have. 3,000, that's not nothing. But okay. That's the job. How much money do we have? 106,000. So that's a good way to end this. How many licenses did I buy? I bought actually the military 1 and 2 licenses. And the DM3 license. I bought 3 licenses and still at 100,000. So that's a pretty good progression, I think. And with that, I want to leave you today. See you again next time.